Somebody buy this?
You have.
Oh, we sold that one.
From the Call-In Studio web interface.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Test.
Loud and clear.
Bring this up, volume up a little bit. Bring that down a little bit.
Which one am I? 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're number 3. Go ahead and share it everywhere. We'll get this show going. We got a lot to talk about.
Yes, we do.
I'm going to get this. We started right on 7 o'clock. You think that ought to be our new time slot, 7 o'clock?
That is our time slot.
Yeah, but I thought we were just randomly doing it, though.
We've been anywhere from 6. Well, it's been 7. We've been shooting for 7, so it's been 6:30 to 7, depending on if we had something to do.
It's
later.
a good thing you cooked before we started the show this week.
Yes. I did something quick just to get it out the way.
Yeah, it was good. All right. I'm going to share it a couple places and we'll get this show going. Took me a while to get everything rigged up. You sharing it?
Yes.
Boom. There we go.
Okay, I got it. Freeze right there. My mic.
I need to have a mute button on the somewhere else. What's up, Facebook? What's up, YouTubes? That's right, we're back. The inventor of the Icky Shuffle. That's right, it's me, Bobby C, a.k.a. Catfish, and a legendary VFL national champion, 2-time SEC champion, and probably got a state championship. I don't know. Legendary Tennessee player, Big Worm, Billy Ratliff. Hey, I need to get, hold on. I even had it where I was going to have all the cheering. What happened to my cheering button?
I don't know.
That's what people do when I come on the show is laugh. I had it all set up. Dang it. That's on my other mixer's got that cheer, and I was going to do a big time stadium cheer for Billy Ratliff. Oh, let's see are we even streaming on YouTube's?
I'm not sure. Let's check.
I think we are. Let me look. We got to talk about your boy, T. Martin's son, going to Miami. Or down there in Florida, they call it Miami.
The U.
The U. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about how I got screwed out of some bets this week and got screwed from Billy. I'm going to talk about that later. We're going to talk about it. We're going to make some rent money. We're making some rent money today. I'm telling you, we're going to make some rent money. I had a $1 8-game parlay, $1 to win 175. First game right out of the bat. Lost. Favored by 5.5, won by 5.
No way.
Yep.
Who was any other state?
No, Monmouth or whatever the name of it was.
I wouldn't have touched that one.
I was just picking.
I know. But see how close you were.
It cost me $1.
Look how close you were.
Yeah, I was close, half point. But I still had 7 more games to go. I'd still lost one.
I think, then you say you took the Idaho State too, right?
I was on a single bet. I didn't have it on my parlay.
Okay.
Because you sent me up like 10 seconds before tip-off, put money on Idaho State. They favored by 12. No, they're 12.5-point underdogs. And they had the game. They were hovering around 9-10 points. I said, all right, 30 seconds left, and whoever they were playing hit a shot and won by 13. I said, dang, I can't even win nothing with Billy helping me.
Never fails.
That ain't good. Well, we're going to talk about my strategy. I got a new strategy. I've been thinking about this strategy long and hard. So you guys that are down on your luck, need a few extra bucks, the stimulus check hadn't shown up yet, we're going to be able to help you here in a little while. But let's get some shout-outs over here. I don't even know if...
I see Facebook is up.
I see YouTube's up. Justin Sanday, our biggest and bestest Tennessee fan out in Oklahoma, says, hello, Catfish and Billy. Matt Dummett or Doomit. I always call it Dummett. I don't know. Says Catfish and Billy. Cody Branch, great caller. And Country Black. Hey, we got your order ready. It's sitting right over here on the coffee table. I even throwed in some extra stuff for you, Will. Throwed in some extra stuff. Oh, we got Michigan checking in on YouTube's Herbert Bradford.
Okay.
He's the biggest Tennessee fan in the whole state of Michigan. How you doing, Herbert? I don't know if we're streaming on Roadshow Locker Room. Oh, Killer Mime's over here. Killer Mime, we starting to stream on both YouTube channels. Our main channel, Volunteer Roadshow, and Roadshow Locker Room. So how you doing? Great Georgia fan. Got to meet him. Come up here for the Georgia game a couple years ago. Him and his family. Great dude. Even Billy got to meet him. And what we got going on Facebooks?
Let's see. Let me get back over to Facebook. Let's see. Of course, we got Mike Rabrugi. Say, go Vols.
He's always in here.
Yeah. Hey, my sister's on here. She said, hey, big bro and Catfish. And Mike said he is at the Hard Rock Casino in Biloxi, Mississippi.
Uh-oh. That ain't too far from you. Oh, I see Jenny Van coming in here. Billy, it's Billy's fault, Jenny. You heard it. I got recorded evidence. I told you before the show was over I was going to forget to send you your mask. And I said, Billy, you got to remind me.
Well,
and he didn't remind me.
I got a text that prove it.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
What?
It says, don't forget to send Jenny her mask.
Really?
Yeah, I could screenshot it and send it to you. Even though you got it, unless you delete it.
But that was 2 weeks ago. I need more than one reminder.
I got too many people to remind.
I need to be reminded until I say it's done.
Nah, that's not how I do it.
Well, I'll get it out to you, Jenny. You got my email. Just keep emailing until it shows up in the mailbox. In fact, I'm going to try to do it. I'm going to say I'm going to do it right after the show, but I probably won't.
We're going to do it right after the show because I got some stuff to ship.
You know what, Jenny? I'm going to let Billy talk for a minute, and I'm going to go get the mask, and I'm going to get this out of the way. Give some shout out.
Well, get her one of the because I think like one on the wall over there. Let's see here. Preston Hess, he said, hi guys, hope you all having a great day. Go Big Orange. Preston, hey, I'm having a good day. Always having a good day. Scott Howard said, hi guys. Hey Scott, how you doing? And your best friend, Sean Johnson's on here.
Oh, come on. I don't even know who that
What's
is.
up, Sean? He said, this is my favorite show.
I don't even know who Sean Johnson is.
He said, it's better than the Jeffersons. So basically, he said, we moving on up.
To the east side. To a deluxe apartment in the sky. Hey, that was my show, Sean.
Hey, and Jenny, she's laughing at you hard too, Ashley.
Probably. All right, Jenny, we're going to get this out of the way right now. I'm sorry, folks, but we got to get this out of the way. I'm going to give you a choice. The mask I sent you last time, which are good masks. They're nice. Then we got these, what we call neck gaiters. Yeah. I don't like calling them gators because it sounds too much like Florida Gators, but it's Gaiter. We got a Power T. I don't know if you can see that, Jenny.
I call them a neck mask, man.
We got an American flag with orange, white, and blue. Now, all these are available on our website if anybody wants to buy one. Got a checkerboard gator. Those are hot seller. That's probably our number one seller. This is called Aztec. I don't know what it is, but it's got Power T on it, and that's all that matters. What's this say? Home sweet home to me. That's a nice gator. And then we got a Lady Vols one. What's so good about the neck gaiters? You can pull them down around your neck when you're going around. You don't have to worry about that thing around your ear, and you just slide it up when you're going into Kroger. That way you don't see. You can wear it all day, and you don't have to go into Kroger and get all the way to the door, Billy, and going, dang it, I left my mask in the car, and you park way out yonder, and it's raining like I did the last time when I went and got my Rona test. I had to walk all the way back out to the car, get my mask, just so I can buy dinner for us that night.
I think she said she wants the mask.
Okay, got it. It's right there. It's going to go in the mail. We sold a Clemson sticker on our store. We got to send that out. But let's talk about the canvas, Billy. You need to take your headset off because people don't believe that's 6 foot wide.
Yeah, I get over.
Walk over there and do your wingspan out there. That's a big 6x32 canvas, brand new. It was donated by Troy Dowdy, and man, you got a big wingspan.
You didn't know that, did you?
Man, that's probably 7 feet.
You didn't know that, did you?
Golly. Anyway, there's lots of ways that you can win this. We're going to be drawing right before football season, giving that away. It's a nice canvas, several $100 canvas. And Billy and I, we concluded that this is against Florida in our smoky gray uniforms, and we won this game. It was a checkerboarded the stadium. That's what we've been told. That's what we think it is, but it's definitely Florida. But you can like and follow Volunteer Roadshow Facebook page, Roadshow Locker Room Facebook page. Follow us on Twitter at Vols Roadshow. Subscribe to both of our YouTube channels, the main channel, Volunteer Roadshow, and then Roadshow Locker Room. All the links are in the description. And then you can comment on any platform you want. That gets in. A retweet, is it a retweet or a tweet? It'd be a retweet.
Yeah, retweet.
Retweet is like a share, ain't it?
Yes.
Okay. You can retweet it. You can share it on Facebook. You can comment. You can comment in the live chat. You can even comment 2 days from now because you can comment on a video when you're watching this. We get a lot of people that watch this late at night and think we're live. They even try calling in 10 o'clock at night. But anyway, that's how you can enter in to win that. It's nice. Let's talk about your boy Kaden over here at Catholic. We got to see him pump gas for his daddy at the Pilot. Good kid, great athlete,
yes.
Great family.
Yes.
I know why he didn't go to Tennessee. Same reason Arch Manning is not coming to Tennessee. So we need to get that out of our head right now.
What reason is that?
I can't say on there. I just don't think either one of them the same, probably similar reasons, not the same reason.
Well, I mean, I can't say that. I mean, because
you think we got a snowball's chance in Hades of getting Arch Manning? Be honest.
Here,
no.
I'll tell you this here. So something that you got to think about too. This is a whole different process now. Everybody got to get out their head that what happened last year, the year before, or whatever. This is a whole new coaching staff. This is a quarterback coach that we have now that is proven to put, good quarterbacks and make them look good. Now, if we get in the season and we're not producing, we're not scoring, we're not throwing the ball, now I'll be saying, well, I don't think we got a slim chance to get them. But if we get in week 6 and we got a quarterback that's thrown for 1,300 yards or whatever or more, how would you not say Tennessee is not a sexy place to be for a quarterback?
I didn't say it wasn't.
That's what I'm saying, though. We don't know that. We're still everybody's debating about what happened last year. See me?
I'm not talking about that's why he's not coming. He's not coming because Peyton was here.
Why would he? That doesn't make sense.
It doesn't to me.
That doesn't make sense at all.
Well,
because what about Archie and Eli? I think
if he's going to follow in anybody's footsteps, why don't he follow his daddy? Where'd he go? Ole Miss. There's 3 Ole Miss players in that family. Coop, Eli, and Archie.
Then why can't he even it up 50-50?
Why he's going to do like his Uncle Peyton did. He's going to follow his own footsteps. That's why he didn't go to Ole Miss.
That's a bunch of baloney.
I tell you what, Arch Manning, if you're watching this, you're probably not.
Kids
but if you watch this and you go to Florida, you got some problems. You're going to have a big old 18-wheeler breathing. I'm going to run through that dorm, and I'll be, what's the name of that song? I won't hit the brakes and shifting gears, that Garth Brooks song. Oh, I'll run him down if he goes to Florida. And this is recorded, and if the FBI shows up at my doorstep, I'll tell them the same thing, don't get in my way. So, Arch, don't go to Florida.
All right, them kids will go wherever the best quarterback is at, coach at, or whoever's winning. That's what they go at, Bobby. And, I mean, there's a chance. I mean, you can do the same thing they did when Peyton came here. We're building something.
Well, just like I'm pretty good at my betting. I hadn't been good lately, but I've got a good hunch that Arch Manning will not come to Tennessee. Now, I heard that we've already offered him a scholarship. That was in the paper the other day.
Well, you got to. You got to start early these days. Can't wait till their senior year to start recruiting them.
You know why I don't want Arch Manning to come here?
Same reason you don't want T. Martin as a coach.
Similar.
Same reason.
I wouldn't want that for Arch. Could you imagine?
So you're saying, can you imagine trying to live up to the hype of Peyton Manning?
Yeah.
That's just it. I want to live up to. I want to beat with what he did. I want to do better than what he did. And in this time, he can because of the way the game has changed. You can't hit quarterbacks anymore.
True.
So he can if he can get time to throw the ball, he'll crush Peyton's record. Crush it easily.
Oh, yeah. With the rules these days.
Exactly.
That's why Peyton's records are falling like flies in the NFL.
Exactly. It's going to get crushed by Mahomes.
Oh, yeah. He'll end up, if he stays healthy, he could.
Well, if they keep that offensive coordinator, too.
Oh, Bellamy or whatever his name is. Well, this show is for the fans. You can give us a call at 865-424-1342. I'm sure you'd much rather talk to Billy Ratliff, but I'll talk to you too. We want to hear from you. What do you think about Kaden Martin going to Miami? And do you think that we've got a chance to get Arch Manning? I say no. We don't have a chance in Hades, and we need to quit. I don't know. You know why else I don't even want to talk about Arch? Because same reason when we was doing this coaching search. Mm-hmm. We got some of the – I'm not going to say it.
Well, here, I'll tell you this here.
I'm not going to say it.
All I care about is winning ball games. I never cared if the fans hated me or whatever. My skin has always been thick, always. So there's not one person that can get in my head and make me feel some type of way. Nobody.
What are we going to give away for the callers this show?
Man, let's see. There's a lot of stuff in
What did we do last week? We gave away hammocks last week. I don't know. We got all kinds of stuff in the store.
Mm-hmm.
What can we give away?
How about some of the decals?
Yeah, we got some decals. Yeah, we'll give you a decal. How about we just give them a $5 gift certificate for the store and just let them pick out what they want? Because then they can get their own. That's enough to get the decals, and if they want to apply it to something else, they can apply it to something else. They're going to get a 20% off coupon anyway, plus the $5, plus free shipping on everything. Yeah, let's do that. All right. 865-424-1342. While we're waiting on a call, let's talk about this bone. I got this. Let me talk about the problem I got with Billy. Billy will send me bets all day long. 1 minute or less before tip off. And by the time I get logged on, first of all, I got to make sure my ringer's on.
Yes, I won.
What did you win?
I didn't send it to you because it had been 30
So you just sending me the losers then?
No, I mean, if I would have sent it to you, the game had already started. As soon as I was about to hit send, it went off the board. So it was, once again, like 30 seconds.
How you doing, Henry Riddle? He said it's been a long week. So glad to be home for the weekend listening to you guys. Glad you're listening, Henry. He's up there in the Tri-City area, I think. But give us a call, 865-424-1342. And let's tell you, this show is brought to you by, we couldn't even do it without Blue Water Climate Control. 80% of all Blue Water Climate Control customers book their service online at bluewaterclimatecontrol.com. Click dispatch, and you can dispatch your own technician 7 days a week, and you'll even get a text. Like Billy got at 8 o'clock in the morning, and he texted me, hey, the air conditioning man's going to be there. I'm not there. You're going to have to let him in. I said, all right, I'll sleep in about 10 or 15 minutes. Like 2 minutes later, the doorbell ringing. And I had to get up like I'd already been awake. You know how you clear your throat.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if people sleep that late.
Yeah, but I was up till 2 o'clock in the morning.
I'll be up at 4 o'clock and still get up at 6.
All right. Here's my bone to pick. All right. First thing is, like I said, he waits till less than a minute before tip off to give me any bets. And then when I do finally get one in, it's a loser. Is it because I put my money on it? See, I think I know what you're doing, Billy. Here's what you're doing.
What I'm doing?
You're sending me a bet because you know that if I put money on something, it's an automatic loser. That there's some forces in the universe that's going to make that be a loser. So you go the opposite direction just to get me to put money on it.
I wish it was that simple, but no, I wouldn't do you like that, man.
Yeah, you would.
I wouldn't do you like that.
Yes, you would too.
Nah.
Time Traveler. Man, that's a blast from the past, a name from the past. I've seen him in a while. How you doing, Time Traveler? It's been a while. Did you know that your sister's on here?
Mm-hmm.
I just seen her comment pop up. My buddy over in Germany, Mississippi State fans over here on YouTube, Finn says it's 1:22 a.m. in Germany. And I'm watching two guys talking about the Tennessee Vols. There's Ryan Strick. I bet he won't call in because he knows what's coming to him Sunday. I know Ryan Strick ain't going to call in. Do you want to go through the schedule? Somebody wants to go through the schedule. Pull up the schedule, Tennessee schedule, football season. Who's our non-con? Are we going to play all 12 games, you think?
I would say so now. I mean, they've been fixed everything as far as how they quarantine and stuff now. Okay, September 4th, we have Bowling Green.
When?
And we'll be at home on September the 4th. September 11th. Oh, man, September the 11th. We play Pittsburgh here at home.
When? W?
September 18th, Tennessee Tech.
When? We're going to be 3-0 this season starting. Starting off the season, 3-0.
Well, yeah, let's start off with Bowling Green. Bowling Green is loaded with a bunch of talent, man. Bowling Green will not be a team to sleep on, especially for our defense. And I'm quite sure they'll have a lot of seniors and a lot of transfer portals.
You need to shut your mouth right now. This is not going to be another Georgia State.
Well, I just have to be realistic when it comes to that. Until I go to spring practice and see the morale of the team or how they're playing and practicing and communicating would determine how many wins I'm going to say we'll get this year. Then we go to Florida on the 25th. So that's 4 straight games without a bye.
That's a toss-up.
And we go to Missouri on October 2nd.
Win.
Then we've got back at home, got the Gamecocks.
That's a win.
And we got old Kiffin coming in town on the 16th.
Toss-up.
And we go down to Tuscaloosa.
toss up.
Let's see here. That's all it's showing me. Surely we got more games than that.
Yeah, where's when do we play Vandy in Kentucky? You gonna make me look it up?
No, I got it. I was looking at basically what they. Well, actually, I forgot to tell you. April 24th is spring orange and white game.
Are they gonna have any fans?
And then we have a bye week after Bama. Go to Kentucky on November 6th. We come back home to Georgia Bulldogs. Then I'm going to say this, November 20th is South Alabama here at home.
That's
And
probably homecoming, isn't it?
that's what I'm thinking when I saw that. That's late. Yeah, that is right. Like third week. That's right. And then November 27th, we got Vanderbilt at home. And then we go to the SEC Championship.
Yep. You heard that, Ryan.
And watch two teams that are going to compete against each other.
What you saying?
No, I'm just saying there's going to be two teams competing against each other in the SEC Championship.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a game. Who do you really think? Do you think that that Georgia and Florida probably end up 1 and 2 in the SEC East?
I mean, as of now, being that they have they got a lot returning. So
I mean, anybody that thinks Tennessee's going to be second place in the East,
it's going.
I'd love to see it. I guess it's possible. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I need to see something.
Well, I'm gonna be realistic with you. I don't see us being top 3 in the SEC East. I mean, it's going to be tough. The SEC East is not going to be simple, Bobby. I mean, you got to understand what we just lost.
Lost Toto.
We lost our
Eric
best
Gray.
defense and offensive players. I mean, we don't have a lot. I mean, we got a lot returning. You know, just I guess depends on the offensive scheme and defensive scheme would determine. There's so much that we don't know about this team coming up this season. You know, we don't know what quarterback's going to win the job. Everybody thinks Bailey's going to win the job, but man, those quarterbacks are going to.
I'm not sold on Bailey. I mean, I know he was a freshman this year.
I mean, the kid's good. Don't get me wrong. The kid is good. I just don't think he's been taught how to use his mechanics to the best of his ability.
Yeah, he looked scared a few times he's come into the game.
Well, I think they all looked exactly the same last year. I mean, that's the one thing I will say. I will say that the quarterback coach did a good job at. He made sure his kids was consistent in how he taught them.
Consistently bad.
Oh, man. And then we got a whole lot of spots on the offensive line. Whole lot of spots on the defensive line. We're talking about two of the most important pieces of a team that is going to be a complete rebuild.
Huh.
We need – well, no, I will say this now. Our defensive line will be having some fun next season. I will say that. Coach Gardner will have those kids ready to play and making some plays. You won't see any of that catching stuff. You'll see a lot of attacking down here, getting up the field, tackles for loss. We'll see some sacks. We'll see a lot. We'll see some kids make some plays this year. That's what we've been missing. We got the kids. We got bodies. That's all a coach need is bodies. If he knows how to coach, he can teach the kid how to create plays, how to make plays, if the kid is willing to listen and learn.
That's the thing.
Now, offensive line, I can't say what the offensive line because all those stars out there, we got a couple of stars that transfer.
And we've got more stars on that offensive line than in the Milky Way.
Man, the stars we have over there on that offensive line was Looney Tune stars.
Something.
The ones that was going around their head all the time.
That was probably the most disappointing position that I can remember in 15 years.
Oh, Oh yeah, well,
Tennessee.
I mean, but I told you
That was the position group that I thought we could rally around, we could build upon.
I didn't think it would be any better. I was like, what changed the
But
season
those
before?
guys were athletic. They're big. They're strong.
And
What happened?
The people across from them was bigger and stronger. I mean, I guess what made me say
Was
that,
it really just coaching?
to me personally, it had to be coaching. And we'll find out when this draft comes around with some of these kids if they get drafted. And I mean, I'm praying and hoping Trey get drafted because he is a great player, but the film don't show it.
We got a caller.
Who we got?
Oh, looks like we got Mike. What you got for Catfish and Billy Ratliff?
Oh, what's going on, guys? I'm sorry I missed you last week.
That's all right. Good to hear you back.
Yeah, good. That's good. I guess along the lines, I come in late again on your show here, but you got to have the rebuild done the right way, and Billy's hit on it there. You got to have these players having fun and doing what they are capable of doing.
And that's key. If the kid's not having fun, it's hard to play football if you don't love what you're doing. I mean, there's been many times that I could have easily quit. All the injuries I went through, I probably should have been quit football. But my passion wouldn't allow me to quit. It made me just wanted to keep going because I had somebody right next to me counting on me. And, of course, competing with me, too, because I can't let them outdo me. So,
Yeah, but Coach Fulmer told you we needed the best 11 on the field. That's why he switched you from linebacker to DN and DN to D tackle.
yeah, man, Coach. But that's what's missing. That is that charisma of the coaches.
Did you know he
telling
was
them.
bull BSing you when he was saying it?
Bobby, I smell BS anytime I can look a man in the eye and they talk to me. My grandfather, my people, my folks always told me about a man. If he can't look you in the eye, he's a you-know-what lie. That's why I didn't go to LSU.
Tell everybody about the talk that Fulmer had with you from linebacker. I thought that was hilarious.
That was one of the I mean, I was excited, too, because, I'm a freshman, and, he brought me in the office. He's like, Billy, I think you're one of our best kids on this team, and I think you're one of the best 11 people that we have on defense. And we got to get you in the game. He's looking at me eye to eye, them little beady eyes, with them hands doing this here right here.
Uh-huh.
And he said, we're going to move you from Mike linebacker to defensive end. And I'm thinking like, okay, yeah, I'm in best 11. I get to start, and I'm a freshman. And they move me to DN. I get in the DN room, Coach Cardwell in there, and I start thinking, how am I going to be starting at DN? You got Leonard Little, Jonathan Brown, Jeff Coleman. Oh, hold on, Coach. Coach. and then at that, I'm playing left defensive end behind number one. But they had a bunch of packages that put me in the game, and I was playing the same time when Leonard was in the game. So the schemes were different. It was. I did play a lot my freshman year.
I'm glad you hung around. That's for sure.
Yeah, me too. I'm kind of glad he hung around.
Yeah.
Kind of an offbeat question here, and I don't want to bring up any kind of hard feelings whatsoever about the past staff, but I heard there was a lot of meddling and a lot of favoritism showed on this past staff we had. I'm just hoping this new staff, and I'm not saying everybody did that, I want to make that point clear, can get this out of the way. Because I think there were several players that brought this up, when they left. Is that true, or is that just some hard feelings for those that did leave?
I don't know. What do you think, Billy?
Well, I mean, from a player standpoint, me personally, I don't like living in the past and caring about what the other people are doing in those situations. I know how, because I mean I've been on some staffs that was beefing with each other or whatever, but they found a way to make it work when I played. And for some of the things that I have heard, I mean it surprised me, but when some of the guys I know that was coaching on the staff told me certain things, I understood what the kids meant by that now. And like you said, I hope is out the way and in the past. And from what I'm getting from the coaches that's over there now, they're changing that whole process now. They're teaching these kids differently. They're teaching them how to become men now. I think they're the right guys to revamp the Vols in the right way from the bottom to the top.
That's a good thing to hear, and I'm glad that you're one that's in touch. And this is why I listen to this show, is because of things like this. And you always hear this and that, naturally, but that's why I stay in tune, guys. That's why I watch you all.
Right. Appreciate you.
I appreciate you letting me get my word in again this week, and I'll
call every week, Mike. Call every week and email me at bobbyc@Volunteer Roadshow, and I'll send you a gift certificate. We're doing that for all the callers today, so appreciate it, Mike.
Okay, no problem. Appreciate it, guys.
All right, buddy. That's a good caller. Give us a call at 865-424-1342. Somebody over here was talking about Braden Brand, Realty TV. Says, I've been talking about Arch Manning. Anybody else? Hey, love this show already, he said. Thank you. Appreciate it. Glad to have you over here. Yeah, we were talking about Arch. I said we don't have a snowball's chance in Haiti of getting Archie Manning's grandson, Arch. Billy thinks we got a shot.
Everybody have a shot.
You know what? I might just put money on it with some bookie that he's not coming here just to get him to come here.
Well, please do, because I'm sure going to say he will. My chances are great if you playing it.
I still think that's what you do. You send me these bets and you go the other way.
I play the same stuff, man. Like if I send it to you, I played it.
All right, let's talk about some basketball. We ain't been playing too good lately, Billy.
We haven't.
Fulky, I hear he has some personal issues and he's trying to get through it. Pons is a bum. I told you what Pons needs to do. He needs to start dunking on everybody. He needs to not get more than 10 feet away from that rim on offense. Why he's jacking up these 3-pointers, 2 or 3 a game, I don't know why. He can play D, but he's only averaging with a body like that, who can move like that, has got the athleticism that he has, should be getting more than 5 points.
I'm with you there. I mean, I think he needs to stay in the paint. I mean, Funk just need to get out of his funk. I still think we need to go back to the roster, the starting 5 that we had when we first started. I mean, I don't know what they did and changed it, but it's changed big time. Something has changed that made this team turn around. I mean, they're not even scoring like they used to. I don't know if it's because when they put the freshman in and they changed everything that, he got the green light to shoot the ball. That's what I'm not saying. I'm not saying a team play together for 2 halves.
You can barely see them play together for 1 half.
I mean, and especially first half. They haven't played a good first half since Kansas or full game. Then they'll come back and show glimpse of they're going to beat a team pretty bad, and then they let a team like Auburn beat them.
There's no way we should have been losing to Auburn. We should have lost to Auburn.
Well,
Auburn's not a very good team, but, Bruce Pearl was going to get up for Tennessee.
Bruce gives it his all, man. He don't have but one way.
Yeah.
All of it.
I like Bruce Pearl.
Yeah, Bruce good man. I like
If
Bruce.
just tell the truth. Henry Riddle wants to know, said which Vol team is going to show up Sunday? Are Pons and Fulkerson going to wake up in time this year. Springer and Johnson need more college ball to develop. I agree. That's probably the comment of the show. To answer your question, I don't know. I tell you which team better show up. One that's playing earlier in the season. But we've gotten worse as the season's moved on. That seems to be Tennessee's story the last decade. We get worse as the season. Should you not be getting better? Maybe we're not getting worse and everybody else is getting better and they're just outrunning us.
See,
something's going on.
So here, I guess I just don't know how to be negative. So I always try to break negative stuff positive. So look at it this way here. The other team don't want to lose either. So it's not that we're getting worse or the other team's getting better. It's just that day they was better than that team. There's not one kid on Tennessee that loves losing. No one likes to lose.
I don't like losing either. I'm not a negative person, but I'm telling you, it took me an extra 2 or 3 games to come to terms with.
So here.
I don't know if it's the line. What was I telling you the other day? Is it the lineup?
I mean, that's what I think. Me personally.
It's got to be the lineup.
I personally think
then whose fault is it that we're playing the wrong lineup then?
Well, it's coaching. But this is the thing with coaching, Bobby. I'm going to be straight up with everybody about coaching because I've done it. I've did it, and I understand it. If I tell a kid to do something on the court and practice all week and I see him executing the way we're supposed to do it, and I call a play on the court and they go down and he's not picking the way he's picking in practice, I can't re-coach him right now during the game. I mean, I had to take him out and put whoever in. I mean, I don't trust this kid that's behind him. I expect for the kids to execute when I put them in there. And that's what I see with Barnes. I mean, he don't call timeout enough or in time or whatever because he trusts his kids to fix it. And I don't know if he needs to change that, but it's too late to change that in the season now to start changing how he's coaching.
All right, let me ask you a question. Let's go back into the Wayback Machine. We just got us a time machine. We go back to 1997, 1998. No matter what year, you don't do the correct alignment and assignment. What happens to Billy Ratliff?
I mean, the next man behind me.
Yeah.
But do we have a next man behind
What happens on Monday to Billy Ratliff?
What he should get. I mean, he's going to either earn his position or he's going to sit on the bench.
Does Billy Ratliff not get it together?
Oh, I get it together.
Coaches make you get it together,
Yes.
don't they?
Yes.
All right. You see where I'm going with that?
I got what you're going with that. But once again, if I tell you to do 20 push-ups and it would make your chest big,
that's not the same.
I'm coaching you to do
That's not the same.
to do 10 push-ups to get your chest, your pec muscles nice and flexible where they can go bloop, 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 bloop.
That's not the same analogy.
And if you don't do 10 full push-ups and you only and I walk in the door and I see you doing push-ups on your knees,
I got a bad back.
And then you ask me,
I got a bad back.
you say, why are my pec muscles hanging like whatchamacallits? Well, it's because you didn't do what I told you to.
But at least I'm doing something.
Once again, think of focuser on the court, not picking the way I told him to pick. And I say, why did you pick that way? He said, well, at least I used my elbow.
Your analogies are horrible. What's up, Paul Jameson? Paul Jameson's over here on YouTube.
What's going on, Paul?
He's got the Green Industry podcast. He come and interviewed Billy and I for his Hot 100 iTunes podcast. Doing great things. I seen he was down there in Florida. Had a bunch of guys down there. I think he had a bunch of sponsors get him a big old $1 million house down there on the beach for some week long. Did you get a suntan, Paul, while you was down there?
Man. Hey.
Don't Dub's over here on their other channel. He said great analogy, Billy. That's not a good analogy. I'm going to tell you right now, it's not a good analogy.
Bobby, the way I do analogies, man, I try to do ABCs and 1, 2, 3.
No, you do ABZ.
And if no one can understand ABCs, 1, 2, 3, I can't teach them.
My push-ups ain't got nothing to do with Coach Barnes not putting the right line up in.
Yes, it does. Here, I just read a comment over by Eric White, and I comprehend what he's saying right there too. He said, I think it hurts it's some hurt feelings when it comes to the freshman playing. Because yes, when you see a freshman playing in front of you when you've been here all this time and I haven't got the same opportunity to shoot the ball the way they're doing and stuff, yeah, I can see some guys being PO'd about that. And that can be an issue. That could be the virus right there.
I can see that, but these days, look at Kentucky. They got freshmen every year on the court in the starting lineup. Half their starting 5 are freshmen, and they'll be in the NBA the next year.
But you got to think about this here. Tennessee don't have that.
That's
Kentucky
true.
has automatically got 2 and 3 one-and-done kids. So when these kids come to Kentucky, the people are there already. The kids are there. They understand that, hey, I might not have my job. But the one thing, see, that would motivate me. If I know Lawrence Taylor is coming in here as a freshman, and I'm starting, I know Lawrence Taylor is a monster. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make sure Lawrence Taylor don't get on this field. I'm gonna do everything way better than what Lawrence Taylor is doing. And the next year, when Reggie White come in here, I'm gonna do the same thing. Reggie White ain't getting my spot. Ain't gonna be no jealousy. He just ain't getting my spot.
That reminds me of what Deuce said, Fred White. He said, find out what the people in front of you are doing and do it better.
Do it better. Do it better, because these guys that are in front of you, the seniors, they're playing for a reason when they're seniors, because they're doing it at the highest level. Like with when Grant Williams was here last year, the kids that's playing behind him, they imitate him. He's the high standards. We need to be playing like him. That's what I did when I played. I saw Bill Duff and them playing. I saw all these guys, Leonard Little and them. I saw all of them. I saw the stuff that they're doing. I'm doing what they do. They step this type of way. I'm stepping this way. Well, they redirected up. That's what I'm doing.
All right, give me. While you were there, was there a hot shot freshman that came in and started pretty much right off the bat?
There was only one hot shot freshman that ever come to Tennessee when I was there that started right away.
Who?
Jamal Lewis.
Yeah.
And Jamal was a fullback in high school.
He ran like a fullback, a fast fullback. What's up, Chase? He's bringing it to us all the way from Pax River, Maryland. I think he's in the Navy. I know he's in the Navy. Appreciate your service, Chase. So I don't think there's I mean, did that cause friction in the locker room?
I mean, it could, but, that's just it, though. I mean, I don't know.
We just lost Jay Graham, so I don't think there was a starter coming in. Bryden Darden said he was going to start. What year was that, 97?
Let me tell you like this here. When these kids came in as freshmen, we put them in their place. First and foremost thing that we always told the kids, you ain't got enough hours to be talking.
Shut your mouth and do what you're told.
And if you can handle that as a freshman when you coming in when we played, you were going to be okay. But the one thing about Jamal Lewis, he talked noise, but he backed it up. He got on the field. He ran through you. I don't care who was there. He was going to try to run through the wall. And if he didn't run through you, he'd just shake you up and go the opposite direction.
What was it like tackling him?
Oh, it was easy.
Were you playing D tackle the time he started?
Easy.
Come on, man.
Easy. You know why it was easy?
Because you got to him as he's getting the ball. Why? Tell me.
We got 11 boys at the ball. Jamal Lewis ain't getting away from all of us. We ain't got to knock you out. We going to stop you in the backfield before you get started.
Do you think Jamal Lewis would say, like everybody else that's ever been on the Volunteer Roadshow, that they were practicing against the best they even played against in the regular season?
And he'll tell you that to this day. I mean, that's the way it was. That's the way it was on the practice field, Bobby. It was. Ooh.
Was it really full hitting? Like, I mean, you're going to hit them like in a ball game.
We're trying to knock you out. You got to
Fred
get ready
White
for
said that Cutcliffe said, "Hold up now, let him get the ball off."
No.
And what did Chief say?
No.
Nah, hell no. You coach your boys, and I coach my boys.
Exactly. Exactly. You know what I mean? It wasn't that we trying to hurt you. But if practice was just as hard as a game, our games was easy when I played. And I played a lot of ball in college. And there's only one game I ever called hell, and it was Arkansas. That's the only offensive lineman that gave me a fit. Everybody else, it was stat. We trying to get 12 tackles for loss. That's how easy the games were for us. Practice was hard, man. We was dog eat dog.
Yeah, you can tell just listening to the Cold World podcast with Jeff Coleman, and does a show here on the Volunteer Roadshow, which I talked to Jeff yesterday. He said, I called him, and you know what he said?
What did he say? I was about to call you.
Yes. He said, funny you called me. I was just fixing to call you.
I hit you with that, hey, you're going to live a long time.
Anyway, he did a show with Fred White and Joey Kent. You can go watch it right here on the Volunteer Roadshow on YouTube, Facebook. You'll be able to find it. But if you want to know what's been wrong with Tennessee the last 10 years, watch those two shows, and you'll be able and listen to how they describe their time on the Hill. Listen to how they talked about their coaches, their practices, the games, the position depth chart, and what you see with them. And you're not going to see that with the teams that we've had the last 10 years. What's missing is what is missing. That's what's wrong. Yeah. But like you said before, I don't know that we could ever go back to the way it was in the 90s. The coaches can't. The game's not the same.
Well, I mean, they can, Bobby. They just have to adapt and do it better, man. We got to get – the problem is right now is – we're not getting the kids. We're not getting the kids to play the positions. What we're recruiting is stars. We're not recruiting what we need to be successful. With me, I don't need 12 5-stars to have the number one recruiting class to be the best class. Alabama – They got all them
5-stars.
They do. But the process with football, Bobby, let me tell you something about football. Every kid out there, every position, the way Coach Brooks used to always tell us, each and every last one of you guys, y'all the same. Y'all boys. We put on our breeches the same. We got the same kind of cleats. We got left hand, right hand. The one thing that sets the kids apart, who wants it the most? Are you going to beat him more than he beat you? Are you going to finish the whole game? Or are you going to give up and let him beat you? It's man on man.
There's not fired up,
one
Billy.
Man that I think is better than me.
You get me fired up,
That's
Billy.
just it. I mean, we had 11 guys on my defense that thought the same way.
We need to go down to Gibbs Hall. You and I'll be your strong man. We need to wake everybody up, get them up out of the bed, drag them out on the practice field. You need to run them through a practice.
It's just they. I hope and pray that Coach Hyper comes in here and go get the kids that he needs. Don't go get Arch because he's the number one quarterback in the country. Go get the kid that you know is going to make your offensive scheme good. Don't go get the number one offensive tackle in the country because he's a 5-star. Go get Ramon Foster. Go get Cozy Coleman.
Yeah.
Go get Josh. Go get all these. Go get Spencer Rock. Go get these kids that are down and dirty and nasty offensive linemen.
And they weren't 5 stars.
No. They don't care about having a 6-pack. Because every last one of the big guys I knew, they still thought they was sexy when they was 340 pounds.
340.
Oh, man. But, yeah, well, that's what we got to do, man. We got to get back to real recruiting.
Well, somebody, Dubs over here says we need guys that want to play for UT.
That's true. I mean, that's what it is. I mean, that's what kills me with the star system. It's so overrated. So overrated.
All right, before you say that,
So-
would Arch Manning have 5 stars and be the number 1 recruit in that class if his last name was Jurgensen?
Yeah, if he's throwing the ball the way he's throwing it down there, yes. I mean, I saw the kid. He got it. I mean,
He got it better than any other quarterback in the country.
He's getting trained by the best quarterbacks in the country.
That's true.
These quarterbacks.
But do you get what I'm saying?
Oh, yes, I know.
A lot of times, just legacy players get a lot of extra.
Well, that's the part of the business, though, man. I mean, the kid get the luxury of having that, though, and I wish I had it too. You know, I mean, there's nothing wrong with having the name brand that gets you in the door. That's what America is for. You know, I mean, and he is good, Bobby. He's good.
All right. Would our Vol fans, Vol Nation, would they be clamoring for Arch Manning if he wasn't a Manning?
Not if they've never seen him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the name alone is why they're saying that. But, I mean, if they truly go watch his film, they'll still like him.
See, I've watched a couple of games.
I mean, and then, of course, a lot of people say because he's playing at private schools or whatever, but it doesn't matter. I mean, the kid gets to a school
Why
and they
doesn't it
teach him
matter?
mechanics. What's that?
Why doesn't it matter whose competition is? It should matter.
It matters. Football, it matters what competition you're playing against now. Trust me, it matters. Basketball is different than football. That's why they have classifications, because it is a big difference from a 6A high school football compared to 1A high school football. Now, basketball, a 1A can easily go slap a 6A.
Yeah, it doesn't take that much to field a basketball team, and all you need is a hot night, and there's millions of 6'5" guards that can shoot.
Yep. All you need is 10.
There's not very many 6'5", 320-pound Cozy Colemans.
You know, I mean, basketball is different, man. I mean, all you need is 10, 12 kids.
Yeah.
Football, you need 40, 50.
And so much of basketball is scheme and technique and skill, and you can coach that up. But you can't coach height.
You can't coach
and
height.
you can't coach speed. Maybe a little bit, but not much.
Yeah, you can't. You right.
Either you got it or you don't. Either you're 6'5" or you ain't.
You are right about that. But, yeah, that's what we got to do. Get back to old school recruiting and not video recruiting.
That's true, but right now we're in the age of virtual. I'm looking over here. Henry Riddle on YouTube said this staff will have to pull off a winning season before we get the better players in here. I agree with that. That's why I won't be ecstatic if we go 6-6 like Billy thinks that he'll be happy with.
I will.
I would be content and like, okay, we did better. We won 6 games, but I won't be happy.
Well, no, I would never be happy with losing, period. I mean, I've never played anything or on any team that's ever had a losing record in anything. Not even marbles.
What about 500?
Never been 500.
You're 500 against me in Bobby versus Billy.
That's because I'm letting you win to make
No,
it
you
look
ain't
good.
neither.
Watch. Next, I win and I let you win. Now, if you don't want to win, let me know. Hey, I try to get in people's heads sometimes to make them feel some type of way.
He acts like he let me win in horse. I won fair and square.
Go watch that video.
The last shot, I give you that because I know you missed that one on purpose. I could tell. But I was had my head turned. I just know that you missed it.
So here, I'm gonna be honest. You won fair and square.
You don't mean that. And then you make fun of my beach body stuff.
Oh gosh.
I'm not overrated, Bob. I'm 2-2 against Billy. What are we doing next? Foosball?
I don't know.
Bowling. Bowling's a white boy sport. I think I could beat you in bowling.
I mean, just give me. Let me get like 2 practices and show me how to do it. And I think I can do it. I ain't gonna lose.
Don't act like you haven't bowled before because you were bowling this a few months ago.
Bobby, I was Flintstone.
I bet you it's been 10 years since I
was
bowled.
just throwing it through my legs and just playing with them. I don't know how to bowl.
It might have been 15 years ago since I bowled. What is even a good score in bowling? 100? I don't know. What's the perfect score in bowling?
300.
That's perfect score?
That's perfect.
Well, I know I can't score. Now, we're going to go with the gutter guards up or down?
That's for the kids. Gutters. Whatever it is, gutter guards. I don't know. That's when you go to the baby birthday party and they have a bowling thing. You got to do the gutter guards.
Air hockey. You could probably give me a game in air hockey.
I don't think I've ever lost in that.
Have you ever played?
Yeah, I play every time.
What about foosball?
What's that?
You know, where you got the little things. You know what foosball is.
I don't play that kind of stuff. I like so here. Let me tell you about me. I typically keep a high percentage because I play everything that I know I'm gonna win at. Why would I play something when I know I don't have a chance of winning?
That's why I think I've got a chance at bowling. That's why I want to go do bowling next.
So that's why I'm gonna download bowling and I'm gonna learn how to play bowling. And
what are you gonna do? Watch YouTube videos on how to bowl?
Yeah,
that's cheating.
How? I
don't know. That sounds like cheating.
No, it's called strategy. The team that makes the fewest mistakes will win.
Oh man. Somebody said beer pong. I say I don't drink. But if we did it with water, I guess I don't know. I don't even know how you play beer pong. I just know you got to have ping pong balls and cups.
Here, we will play that, and the loser will have to do 50 push-ups.
Yeah, but I can't do 50 push-ups. How long do we have to do the 50 push-ups? See, I can't bet something that I can't do.
Okay, how about 20 push-ups?
Yeah, I could do 20.
Okay, and not on your knees.
No, I can do 20. Maybe not all at once. Like
that's fine. You can do 10 sets of 2s
or 4 sets of 5s.
Okay, I'm gonna do all mine one time.
Can you do 20 push-ups for real without stopping?
Yes. Who can't
like
do that?
Good push-ups.
What's a bad push-up?
Back straight all the way down, all the way up. None of this rocky stuff. All the way down, all the way up.
So if I'm going quick, like all the way down,
I just don't seem like it's doing the same.
It's a push-up. So you telling me I have to do negative to do one push-up, like one.
I bet it's harder to do slow ones.
Well, of course it is, Bobby.
We're doing bowling next.
Okay.
Then air hockey.
So you need to start. Did you ever do those 20 push-ups?
Yeah, I did. I'm sore right now because of it. I woke up sore.
What kind of push-ups did you do?
I did my real ones.
I mean,
real ones. I didn't do the girl ones. I did the real ones.
Why are there girl ones? What's a girl push-up?
When you said when I get on I'm just trying to get stretched out. I don't just jump down and do push-ups. You got to stretch, get warmed up.
I know, but you've been doing it for almost 2 years. When are you going to be fully stretched?
I don't know.
Nah, I'm just messing with him, guys.
No, he's not. Man, he talks like this to me all the time when this camera's not rolling, all the time.
It's all about motivation, man. I told you.
I'm not, but that doesn't motivate me.
Highly motivated, highly dedicated. No pain, no gain.
I reckon. Well, we've been on here for an hour. I'm not hungry because we ate before we, yeah, tell them, senior abuse, Slim Mosley. I'm older than Billy. Yes, chess, we're going to go to main event. We'll work that out. and Slim Mosley said Billy is the man.
He said senior abuse.
Yeah. Well, I'm older. I'm 7 years older than you. I'm in my 50s. My birthday's tomorrow. Did you know that?
I did know that, but you got to understand something else too. So here, you remember I told you like everybody played on defense with me. We were dogs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like 91 years in dog years.
So that makes me 100 in dog years now.
You puppy. You cat. Because you do yours on your knees.
What did Crystal say we're playing tomorrow for the party? Act something. What did she say?
I don't know.
She said we're doing something at Jarvis Rito's house. Something with an axe.
You know where I'll be at then.
Like axe throwing.
Yeah, like I said, so you know where I will be at.
Behind me. I'm going to be behind you.
Yeah. You must be going to be here at the house.
You won't throw no axe?
Bobby, I told you. I don't mess with stuff that I don't know what I'm doing.
No different than throwing darts, but it's just I don't know how you get them axes to stick. What are they throwing them into?
So
a pumpkin?
Probably
wood?
I'm quite sure it's wood, but I would not be throwing no axe. I might do it because I know I will.
I'm gonna watch a video on it so I don't look stupid tomorrow.
Well, I think I'm gonna win regardless. So,
but you ain't playing though.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna check it out. I might come call Jarvis and say, man, what on earth are you talking about? Some axe throwing?
I need to know what kind of axe throwing we're talking about.
I mean, I've seen some type of axe throws before, but I don't know. I've never done it myself. So,
everybody, give me happy birthday wishes. Appreciate it, Dub. Appreciate it, Henry Riddle. Thank you for the birthday wish. We're gonna get on out of here. All right, guys.
You a puppy?
Yeah. Let's go out to Rocky. No, we're going to go out to somebody requested this earlier, so I got to play it. And they mentioned it.
One timeout left. Call it 12 to go for the first down. Sterner lost the football. Oh, my goodness. He stumbled and fumbled, and Billy Ratliff recovered.
There you go. We'll end that with Rocky Top. Appreciate you watching us. You need your HVAC worked on, call Blue Water Climate Control. Check them out online, bluewaterclimatecontrol.com. You can book your own technician, and they'll text you when they're on the way. Give Jeremy James a call down there or check them out online, bluewaterclimatecontrol.com. See you later. Thank you, Justin Sanday. Appreciate it, Slim Mosley. Appreciate it, Bob Seth. I am an old man. I'm in my 50s. Like, in my 50s. Not 50, 50s. But I don't look 50. Do you think I look 50?
Huh?
Do you think I look 50? I don't act 50.
No, you don't look 50.
I mean, I look younger than my age. I'm 52. Yeah. Appreciate it, Henry. We're going to get on out of here. See you later. Go Vols.